Alright, in this demonstration we're going to show how to use a graphic to select records within a table. First we need a graphic, so we go to graphic toolbar down here. If your drawing toolbar isn't visible, go up to view and go to toolbars and make sure the draw is checked off. Alright, so I'm going to come down to the drawing toolbar. I'm going to choose a circle to draw, then I'm going to draw it here, and if you note down in the status bar, it gives me the X and Y coordinates. It'll also give me in here the radius of the circle when I'm drawing it. I'm going to see if I can move this over so it's not in our way. Let's move it down over here out of the way, and you'll see here when I go to draw the circle that the radius will appear down here. Alright, so you can use this as you're drawing it to make sure you're centered on the X and Y or the UTMs that you would like to use, and that the radius is approximately what you want. We'll set it at about 1 kilometer here, or 1,000 meters, and the graphic appears. Now if we click on that graphic, right mouse click and go to properties, that was right mouse click on the graphic again, go to properties, and under properties you can see the size and position. You could type in the exact X and Y or eastings and northings that you wanted. The easting will set to we'll get rid of these decimal places. Alright, so we're going to set it to 428,786 meters east. Just a minute here. And this one will do the same. I didn't get rid of all the decimal places there. Okay, I'll come back up here and get rid of that. Alright. We'll open that window again. I'm sure you didn't see that. Alright, so again, let me try and get rid of this too. Alright. Oh well, we'll leave it. You could type in anything you want for the X and Y, and you can then set your width. Again, remember we set the radius to 1 kilometer. Well, the width is twice the radius, so in this case we want 2,000 meters. So we get our 1 kilometer radius, and then we can hit apply. And the graphic will have moved, and we can now go into the symbol here and say we wanted to see what was inside the circle. We could set the fill color to no color, hit apply, and we just have an empty circle now. So we hit OK. Now that we actually have a graphic and it's at the X and Y we want, it's the size we want, we can now go into the selection, and under selection we can go to select by graphics. Alright, and we click on that and we wait, and we will select some of the records within the table. You can see some records have been selected, and I'll just open up the attribute table and you'll see that the records are also selected in the table. Where are they? Passed by some of them. There they are. You can set show from all to just the selected records, and then it'll just show the selected records in the table. And just to show you, if you wanted to select all the polygons in this case that are not only contained within that circle but touch it anywhere, under selection you could go to options, and then under options change this to selected features partially or completely within the box, and click OK, and go and do our selection again. Whoops, we need to have our graphic selected before we do that. Alright, we have the graphic selected. Go to Selection Tool, by Graphic. This time it's going to select any polygon that touches that circle. See now all the other polygons that are selected within the table, and as soon as the computer gets it all done, you'll see the other polygons that are now selected up in the map display. Alright. Also under selection, you can also go to interactive selection method, and instead of creating a new selection each time, you can add to the current selection, remove from the current selection, and select from the current selection. So depending on what you want to do, there are options to choose from. And basically, that's how this is done.